everybody and welcome to the Oki booth in the SGI 2019. What we are showcasing here is something which has been developed based on last year and will be further developed later on. We are showcasing here, we are concentrating ourselves here more on solutions instead of just showing printers. And the solution here we are showcasing are dedicated to retail stores. And you can see in the 3D model here what kind of solutions are available. So we can do for you as a retail shop everything which is related to printing. Starting from the banners, from the floor printers, from the price tickets, from the advertising, from the large format, the smaller format, whatever is needed. And you can do it in-house, you can do it quick, and it gives you the flexibility you need in retail. You know that the retail business is something which changed within hours, and offers need to be updated daily. And you can't wait for a printing studio for you to do it. So you need to have the best, easy to applicate and most efficient solution for this. And here is where Oki can help you. And this is what we are showcasing here as one example of our ability to go with dedicated industrial vertical industries.
Okay. In terms of the strategies, in terms of the trends that we see in the retail sector, how is Oki positioning itself as a leader in these solutions?
The trends we can see here is, despite the fact that everybody is talking about online business, we will still see a very, very big portion of station business, of shops. And you can see it especially in Dubai or in the UAE, where every day almost a new supermarket, a new retail shop open their doors. And the retail shops I'm talking about is from a supermarket to a do-it-yourself, to a hypermarket. Whatever is there requires a dedicated and specific solution. That's why, and this is the strength of Oki, we are not providing the one solution for retail. Yes, of course, as a backbone, but we can apply to all the needs a dedicated retail shop has. And in that case, I'm comparing ourselves more to a speedboat than to an oil tanker. And we are not as big as others, but we are flexible, we can adapt ourselves, and we can act fast. And this is the strength we have.
In terms of learnings from 2018, how do you want to use that and capitalize it on in 2019?
The learnings we have made in 2018 is that all what we have started is paying back, and we need to go even further and investigate even more. What we have learned is, especially in retail, before providing a solution, it is absolutely necessary to listen to the customer's specific demand. And we can then build it up, and we have so many success cases where we have done it successfully. And if you talk to the retailers, they're talking to you, especially what I've said before, on the advantages the Oki solution brings. Not only cost reduction. Cost reduction is important, but as I've said before, flexibility and speed of change is at least equally important.
Okay. In terms of strategies for 2019, what would be your main focus areas?
The strategy for 2019 is not so much different than the strategy for 2018, because it would be a nightmare if we would have changed our strategy every year. So that's why first of all, it's a proof that the strategy we put in place a few years ago is the right one. We are continuing with this, and this is concentrating on dedicated industry verticals. Here we are talking about retail. You can see it again, you can see it here. But there are other verticals where we are focused on. Could be banking, could be governmental sector, and last but not least, could be healthcare sector. And especially in the healthcare sector, with our DICOM machines, with our machines who are enable the radiology centers or the hospitals or even the universities to print MRIs, X-rays on paper in color with equal or even better resolution than a film at a fraction of the cost, is something where we are leading the market. And I give you one example. If you are university and you have to teach your students, and you want to print out a skeleton of a human being, with a normal environment, you have to create 4 or 5 printouts, and then you have to glue them together. Our machine, our solution allows you to print it out in one piece. And this is just, you can say it's a minor thing, But these minor things are the ones who are separating the ones who are listening to the customer to the ones who are just providing a general solution. And we definitely belong to the first group.
Okay. In terms of milestones for 2019, do you want to enter any new markets? Do you want to tackle any new industry verticals?
We are not tackling a new industry, but we will continue to tackle the industry I just mentioned. And our focus here again is in the retail sector as in the healthcare sector. And then of course there will be markets coming new to us or more focused to us. Let me talk about Iraq, for instance. Let me talk about India, for instance. Let me talk about Pakistan. Let me talk about even in UAE or in Saudi, where the direction has been made very clear that these two countries want to invest more into the healthcare sector. And this is exactly where we are there, and we can help them to do, not to do the investment, but to get the most out of their investment, to have it much more efficient, not only in terms of cost, but also in terms of to serve the customer, in this case the patient, much better than others can do. And this is what we are going to do. This is part of our strategy, and this is what we are focusing in 2019 and beyond.
Thank you for speaking to ME Printer. It was nice having you.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure. Thank you.